Hi, it's me. And actually, we're looking for Jill Bellin. Jill's hanging out at the Jube this morning. Jill, when I participated in the Kiwanis Music Festival, which I did from probably grade 3 to grade 12, I was shaky and nervous, but you're with some kids who are calm, cool, and collected.
And very, very talented. But, you know, nerves is always a part of it because you are being adjudicated in these classes. But, Tara, you can actually see the stars of the festival this upcoming weekend. So that's what we're talking about and highlighting some of the kids who have already been adjudicated during the Kiwanis Music Festival. I'm being joined by Lisa this morning. So still an opportunity to see some of the best.
Absolutely. We've got 2 opportunities this weekend with outstanding speech performers on Friday night and Stars of the Festival on Saturday. A selection of the best performers from the last 3 weeks of festival.
Okay, and so many kids participate in Kiwanis.
Absolutely. We've had over 11,000 children and youth participate in almost 4,000 classes.
Wow, that's incredible. Over 3 weeks long, culminating this weekend. So thank you, Lisa. 11,000 kids. One of these kids happens to be Joshua, who just turned 11 years old. And you competed in 4 different classes. You earned 4 golds. Congratulations. Tell us about some of the pieces that you performed and were adjudicated on this year.
I played the Concerto by Number 2 by Sostakovich, and I played the Bach. In my recital class, I played the Bach Haydn Sonata and Villa Lobos.
Yeah.
And my concert class, I played Liebestrom Number 3 by Liszt, and in my 4th class, I played 3 Debussys.
Wow. Lots of pieces, and you did very well. Now, tell us about the piece we're going to hear from you today.
It's the Liebestrom Number 3.
Is this your favorite?
Yes.
It is your favorite. Well, thank you for selecting it for us today. We're going to let you get ready here. Joshua's going to perform for us. Go ahead, take it away whenever you're ready. Joshua, 11 years old, competed in the Calgary Kiwanis Music Festival. What a talented young man, 11 years old, and you can see 2 concerts this weekend, Friday, 7 p.m. at the Orpheus Theater. That's the Best in Speech, and the Stars of the Festival this upcoming Saturday here at the Jube at 7 p.m. I'm going to let Joshua just keep going because doesn't he sound wonderful, Tara?
If this could be the soundtrack every morning, I would be very happy. And I am thoroughly regretting quitting piano and sticking with recorder because nobody ever wants to hear that.
Checking in with Jill Bellin this morning, hanging out at the Southern Alberta Jubilee with some very talented people.
Yes, very talented young performers of the Calgary Kiwanis Music Festival wrapping up this weekend with 2 final concerts. And we've selected some young performers, including Evan, who is 15 years old. You competed in 12 classes this year, so that in and of itself is a huge accomplishment. And how did you do this year?
I had a good year. In music theater, I placed in many of my classes, gold, and then for classical, I placed some gold and reds too as well. So yeah, I had
You must be happy with that.
Yes, I am. It's been a good year overall for me. So.
No kidding. That's a lot of competing in a short amount of time.
Yeah, it's a busy time, but it's very rewarding as well. So.
Yeah. Rewarding and also, I think, valuable to get the adjudication, right? And that helps you move forward.
And gain confidence and just even learn a variety of different music that I wouldn't necessarily get the chance to otherwise. So,
yeah, excellent. Yeah. Okay, what piece are we going to hear from you today?
Try Me from the musical She Loves Me.
Okay, and can you set this up? What scene will we be seeing? We're jumping into something.
My character is Arpad. He's a delivery boy, and he's desperately trying to convince Mr. Marichek that he should take him on as a sales clerk at their shops.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. I'll let you get ready, get into your moment here. This is Evan on Breakfast Television. Take it away.
Although it's something you have never thought about, Mr. Marichek, try me. You need a man who knows the business inside out, Mr. Marichek, try me. You need help or I'd have never spoken. And why break someone in when I'm already broken? In this emergency, I wouldn't let you down, Mr. Marichek. Try me. Oh, I can see by the uncertain way you frown that you've asked yourself, why me? For first-class clerking and conscientious working, Mr. Marichek, why not try me? I would gladly grow a mustache if you'd like, Mr. Marichek. Try me. Oh, I would even think of giving up my bike, Mr. Marichek. Try me for first-class clerking and conscientious working.
I think
Mr.
the kid has a
Marichek,
future,
why
sounding
not
awesome. This is Evan competing at the Calgary Kiwanis Music Festival. 2 final concerts this Friday and Saturday. Perfect finish. Great job. Evan, what do you think? Ted Tara, didn't he do great?
Applause in the studio.
Yeah,
The
that
kid
was fun.
definitely has a future.
Cool.
So many opportunities for jazz hands in the last couple of days. Ted, so many. He's so good.
Though? I've often wondered why.
Why not?
There you go. Jill's hanging out at the Jubilee, the Kiwanis Music Festival. Any Seamuses?
Well, there is a cameraman, Nick, here, and I can tell you he was clicking his heels like a leprechaun when we were practicing the little ditty that we're about to hear. Yes, St. Patrick's Day just around the corner, but we're also talking about the Calgary Kiwanis Music Festival wrapping up this weekend and featuring some young performers like Joshua, who's going to play the violin for us in just a little bit, 8 years old. And how long have you been playing the violin, Joshua?
For 5 years.
5 years. You started when you were 3.
Yes.
Okay, and how big was your violin when you started?
Not very big.
Not very big. It was smaller than this one you have now. Yeah, this is a big kid violin.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. And you also practice quite a bit. How often do you practice?
I practice every day for half an hour or so.
For half an hour. That's a big commitment. And you also have a sister who plays violin?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, excellent. So you have a little inspiration in the household. And when it comes to practicing, do you ever fight mom when it comes to practicing?
Not really.
No. Good kid we have right here, Joshua. Okay, tell us about the piece we're going to hear this morning.
I'm gonna play Little Sombrero and
That's what you're going to play. And it's Joseph. I just called you Joshua. Yeah. Okay, I'll correct my mistake here. Okay, you go ahead and get ready. Little Sombrero here on Breakfast Television. Take it away. We're going to let Joseph carry on here. Cameraman Nick just might put down his camera to click his heels a little bit more. Catchy little tune here this morning. 2 upcoming concerts, Friday and Saturday, to close off the festival. Ted Tara?
I played viola when I was 11, and it did not sound like that. Not at all. That kid's a future symphony member.
That's cool.
Still hanging out at the Jube this morning, celebrating the Kiwanis Music Festival with a young flautist, I understand.
Yes, and getting an education here, Tara. Have you ever heard of a technique in flute called double or triple tonguing? Have you heard of this?
In flute? No, I have not.
And neither had I, and I hadn't heard it before, but Anna's going to show this. Okay, so can you show us the double? This is what the double sounds like. Okay, and can we hear a triple? So without the flute, what are you doing?
Well, that's double.
Double and No, not even close. Not even close. But I tried. You're going to play a piece for us. How many classes did you compete in this year?
I competed in 3.
In 3 classes. And how did you do?
I won 2 of them.
Excellent.
And
Good
then,
for you.
yes.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so what piece are we going to hear from you today?
Well, the first part of the Hiwei Fantasy.
Okay, wonderful. We'll let you get in place here. This is Anna, the Calgary Kiwanis Music Festival. Take it away. And you can see the stars of the Kiwanis Music Festival this upcoming weekend, Saturday, 7 p.m. There's also a concert on Friday at 7 p.m. featuring the Best in Speech. And we're going to let Anna continue to play here. That's hard, Tara.
I'm not even going to attempt it. Wow, she is stunningly proficient at the flute. More with Jill from the Jube in just a little bit.
This is our final check with Jill Bell, and she's been hanging out at the Jubilee this morning, talking about the Kiwanis Music Festival.
And some very talented young performers here at the Calgary Kiwanis Music Festival wrapping up this weekend. And I'm being joined by a group. And I'm going to speak with Natasha here. You're going to navigate a new world for a lot of people. These are some instruments that are unique to what you play. So tell us a little bit about the instrument that you play and are your band members.
So I play the guzheng, and next to me is the peipa. And then over there is the arwu, and then over there is the yun. And then right here we have a 5-tone muyu.
Okay, so these are all traditional Chinese instruments. And I was taking a peek at the sheet music. This is what it looks like right here. So if you know regular sheet music, it looks quite different than this. So this is quite interesting. So how do you read your music?
So this is all composed in the key of D. And so the 1 would be the D, and then it just goes up from the degrees of the scales. Yeah.
And your instrument is different how?
It's tuned pentatonically, so we're missing 2 notes. So to get those 2 missing notes, you have to press the strings.
That's a lot of thinking.
Yeah, but you get used to it. Yeah.
There's a lot of thinking involved, and you have 21 strings on yours, 4 strings on this instrument. So this is really interesting. What piece are you going to play for us here today?
I play Hongding Tingo.
And what does that mean?
It's just a song from Hongding, so like a region in China.
Okay, wonderful. I'll let you guys take it away. I will step aside. And this is a very talented young group, the Calgary Chinese Music Development Association. Go ahead. And the festival wraps up this weekend. Friday, there's a show at SAIT at the Orpheus Theatre, 7 p.m., featuring the Best in Speech, and the stars of the festival Saturday, 7 p.m. So impressed with these kids, guys.
Incredible.
Yeah, very cool.
Brave, too.
Very cool.
Right? It's not easy being judged.
No kidding.
I know it.
Getting up on stage and performing is tough.
All the information you need at breakfasttelevision.ca.